Hey everybody, welcome to week 1 of our 4-week training program. This is your football fitness and speed section. So we're going to go through a few exercises and then you're going to do each one for a minute and do as many as you can. So I'm going to take you through each one first, let you have a little practice, you're then going to pause the video, have a try, mark your score down and then we'll go from there. So what you will need, guys, for this one is just a football. So I'm going to show you a really simple set of exercises that you can do inside, outside, anywhere, okay? And all we need is one football. You might also want to grab a stopwatch or a phone timer and something to write your scores down with, okay? So let's get into it. Grab your ball. We're going to start simple. We're going to put the ball on the floor. And then all we're going to do is run around the ball, fast feet in a circle around it, okay? So it's going to look a little bit like this. We'll go around like that. Now, each time you get back to where you're starting from, that's 1 point. The idea is, can you get around as many times as possible? So give that a try now. Stand next to your ball and we're just going to go around. Notice that I'm on the balls of my feet. I'm not flat footed, I'm on the balls of my feet. I'm using my arms for a little bit of balance. I'm just going around the ball like that. Give that a try while I'm still talking. Let's do a few together. And what you're aiming to do, guys, is try to stay as close to the ball as possible without touching it. Okay? So I'm going to do a few tries. This is a simple drill you can do, guys, at any time. It's good for a warm-up as well, but really good for those fast feet. Let's do a couple more. So we'll go round, like that. And every time we get back to the start, that's 1 point. So what I want you to do now, if you feel that you're ready, pause the video, get your timer, go for 1 minute. Mark your score down, press play, and then we'll get on to the next exercise. Off you go. Okay, well done. So the next exercise, we're going to do some jumping, okay? So what I want you to do, we're going to stand at the side of the ball again. We're going to keep our feet and knees roughly together, and then all we're going to do is jump over, jump back, and so on. Each jump is 1 point, okay? Now watch what I'm doing. I'm bending my knees slightly and I'm using my arms to drive across. So I'm using like that, so I'm driving upwards and across. And I'm trying to land soft with this one, guys. So I'm not going to land flat-footed and straight leg like that. I'm trying to land on my knees so then I can burst straight back up and get back into the exercise. That's going to give you that little bit of speed. Really good for your power in your legs as well, guys. So let's do a few together. Stand by the ball, feet and knees roughly together, and we're over, bend our knees, and we're down, like that. Do a few, and then get ready to go. Good work, guys, keep going. Bend those knees slightly, and start again. Okay, so when you're ready, you need a little bit more time, have a little bit more practice, but when you're ready, pause the video, get your timer, 1 minute on the timer. How many can you do? Mark your scores. Pause the video, give it a go. Okay, welcome back. So we're going to do a little skill now, but we can also use this just for a little bit of our football fitness. So we're going to do some step overs, also called the scissors. People call it different things. So everybody knows this. We're going to go around the ball like that. Show you from behind. This foot comes around there. This foot around there. So we're going to the outside of the ball with the opposite leg. So what I want you to do, we're going to go for a minute again, and we're going to try and do as many step overs as we can in that minute. That is 1 point, okay? So that'll be 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, and so on. And we're just trying to go as fast as we can, get as close to that ball as you can, but not touching it, okay? So give that one a try, guys. Like I say, just try to get that foot close to the ball, but we're not touching it. Good work. Bend those knees a little bit, so I'll show you there a little bit slower. I'll show you from behind again. So it's coming around. Just like that, okay? Couple used to it. And you can take your time with this, guys. You can pause the video and just practice before you start your actual minute's work. Okay? When you're ready, pause the video, step overs. 1 step over equals 1 point. How many can you do in a minute? Off you go. Okay, guys, next exercise. I call this the skier. So what I want you to do, you're going to stand with the foot which is nearer the ball. You're going to put the foot next to it like that. Go on to the other foot, so you're going to lift that one in the air, and you're almost hopping on this foot. Now what I want you to do, we're going to jump over the ball, and then we're going to land on the opposite foot, so it'll look a little bit like this. We'll jump over, and we'll land like that. Now notice I lost my balance. Very important, I want you to try and regain your balance before you then take the next jump. So, we'll go there, I'll switch, I'll get my balance, I'll switch, and so on. So you see then in mid-air how I'm moving and swapping. That's what I'm looking for with this. Each hop is 1 point. So let's do a few together. Foot nearest the ball, we jump, we switch, get the balance, and then we go again. Harder than it looks. Couple more. Give that one a try. And you try to get over the ball, guys. Obviously, you try not to touch it. You're still trying to land soft there. Okay, if you need a little bit extra time, have a little bit of extra time. Those guys that are ready, pause the video. Each hop is 1 point. Get your minute timer. Off you go. Okay, guys, good work. So your heart rate should be pumping now. Today's session is going to be a simple one, a quick one that you can do any time. It's going to be a good one for your overall fitness. So the next part of the exercise is going to be some core work. So core, very, very important for football, for everyday life. It keeps you strong, helps you prevent injuries and so on. So we're going to do a few exercises with the ball to really strengthen that area. So the first one is what we call a plank, okay? So if you don't know what a plank is, all we do, we get down, we keep our back straight, we don't put our bums down, we don't put the bum in the air. Try to keep our back straight like that, tuck our bum in, and you can either do it like this, or some people do it like that, okay? But for the purposes of this one, we're going to do it like this. Now, because we're footballers, we're going to use the ball. So all we're going to do, start with the ball on one hand like that, and for a minute, we're going to roll the ball across, roll the ball across, roll the ball across, and so on, like that. Notice how I'm trying to keep my back straight at all times. I'm really making that area tight where my stomach is. Each time you roll it to a hand, that is 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, and so on. But you must, guys, try to keep that technique, okay? Try to keep that back straight. So let's do a few of these together now. Let's have a practice. Nice straight back, bum tucked in, roll across, and so on. Just get used to that, and you're just trying to keep your back straight at all times. Okay, that is the football plank. When you're ready, pause the video, 1 minute timer. How many of those can you do? Off you go. Okay guys, welcome back. Next one, we're going to do that same movement again, except we're going to add a little press up to it this time. So this one's tough. I'm going to show you some different variations that you can do if you're not used to doing press ups, but bear with me, okay? So watch. This time, we're going to go back into that position, except we're going to do a press up. So press up, and then we're going to roll, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Each time you do a press up, that's 1 point, okay? This is tough, so I'm going to give you another option. If you're happy with press ups and you can do press ups off the ground like that, you guys crack on, have a little practice now. For everybody else, go onto your knees, okay? So go onto your knees, try to keep that back straight, and then what you can do here is press up, come down, press up, and so on, okay? So that's just a slightly easier variation of it. If you can do normal press ups, guys, try this one, okay? Even if you try the harder one and then go into the easier one later on, absolutely fine. But try to test yourself a little bit. For those guys that are new, the beginner players, younger players, feel free to start on your knees, okay? So let's do a couple of these together. So if I'm on my knees, I'm going down, I'm across, and so on. Okay, you're still going to get a pretty good workout there. For everybody else that's comfortable, let's get down, across, down, and across, okay? Real good one, this guy, real tough one. So, when you're ready, pause the video, 1 minute on your timer. How many of those can you do? Off you go. Okay, guys. Next exercise. We're going to carry on with the core stuff. Now, this one we call a Russian twist. So it's an exercise that some people do with a heavy weight. We're going to do it with our football. So, we're going to get down into a sort of sit-up position. So bums on the floor, we're going to lift our heels up like that, ball in our hand. And then all I'm going to do is try to keep my body like this, so I'm going to show my back straight, and I'm going to try and touch the ball down there, touch the ball down there, and so on. Each touch to the floor is 1 point. Okay, I'll show you from the side. So my heels are up, my back straight, I'm almost in a sort of a half V, and we're going to go across, 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 like that, okay? And what I want you to try to do is just keep your body locked like that throughout the whole of it, okay? If you feel like you're getting tired, just take a little rest and go back to it, don't hurt your back. Give that one a try. We'll go across, like this. This is a tough one. Oh, there you go, okay. So if you need a little longer to practice that one, guys, please do. When you're ready, pause the video, 1 minute on your timer. How many can you do? Off you go. Okay, guys, so core area now should be really, really burning. That's good, it shows it's working. We're going to do one more exercise today. We're going to do some squats, okay? We're going to get our football involved. So, this time, ball in your hand, and I want you to put it either on your head like that, or if you can, put it straight up in the air. I've got a roof today, so I can't put it up in the air. So, like this, and then all we're going to do is squat down like that, okay? Squat down, there. So, I'll show you from the side. So what I'm trying to do is put my bum as close to the ground as possible whilst keeping my back straight, okay? So notice that my bum comes below my knees, like that, and then I'm back up, and I start the exercise again, okay? My knees are coming out, they're not coming in. Knees are driving out like that, and I'm up. Let's try this one together, so I'll do a few more with you. Ball on your head, or ideally, put your hands straight, and then we're going to go down. My knees are tracking out, my back straight, my bum's just off the floor, and I'm down, I'm up, down, and up. My feet are just roughly sort of shoulder width, slightly wider if that's easier for you, but roughly shoulder width apart. And we're down, like that, okay? These ones are tough. Same thing, 1 minute, how many can you do? Focus on your technique with this one, guys. Everything that we're doing, it's no good doing it fast if your technique's not good. So start slow and then your speed will come with this stuff. So, pause the video, squats with a ball in your hand. How many can you do in 1 minute? Off you go. Okay, everybody, well done. So just a short one today for week 1, but this is one that you can try again and again throughout this week, okay? So if you've got the time and you want to build up some fitness, try to do this 2, 3, 4 times a week and it'll really help. Stay tuned for week 2, but in the meantime, mark down your scores, do it again. Can you try and beat your scores next time? Focus on that technique, make sure everything is done correctly. Well done today, guys. We'll see you next time.